Hello everyone, welcome back to another Doctor Who theory. As you can see, I've decided to do New Thursdays, and speaking of New Thursdays with Cartoon Network, we're going to discuss the Crystal Gems theory. Now, these crystal gems are, um, there is a show called Steven Universe, and there are these people called the Crystal Gems, and they get all of their energy from their gems. You can't see the one with red hands, but anyway, uh, they get all this energy from their gems, and they're always fighting creatures, and so the boy, Steven, is half human, half crystal gem, so he's a bit odd. He can't control his powers yet, because the crystal gems, they can summon weapons and do a lot of cool stuff, but Steven, the show is about his struggles starting to do that. And so, the crystal gems are aliens from another world, and I'll get to that part later, but one part I'd like to discuss is they can regenerate somewhat, which is why I think they may have something to do with Time Lords. So, you see, when their body gets damaged, like you see one of them getting stabbed here by a hologram of them, they retract into their gem and rebuild themselves. And then they can take a while to do it, they can take a few days, they can take a few hours. As you can see in the picture above, Pearl is coming back into her new form, and she basically looks the same. And so she retreated back into her gem, and she was able to change form. But the thing is, she can choose her form, unlike the Doctor, who's forced to change personality or change form. Except for that one time with the hand. But, that doesn't usually happen. So, it's very similar to to a Time Lord regeneration, but not exactly. But as I said earlier, they can come back however they want. Like, they can change their appearance if they want to be silly. But if they rush the regeneration, then they can end up with looking really weird. Like with 4 feet or feet, or, missized. But if they take time, then they can come back nicely, like on the last one we see. This is Amethyst, by the way. And another thing I'd like to point out, so they are rebels. The gems from another world were trying to hurt the Earth. They were sucking out the life of it to grow more gems, and Steven's mother was against this, and so she and her comrades and had a war against the crystal gems, and they won, but they were forced to stay at Earth, and they were forced to never be able to return to their home. And so they fight like gems that are corrupted now, and they are monsters, and both of them contain them. And so in a few of the previous episodes, the aliens have come back, the other gems have come back to, reclaim the world and stuff like that. And this is very similar of how the Doctor is tried to stop the Time Lords from coming back, because he said himself that the Time Lords have grown not necessarily evil, but he knows that if they came back, then the whole Time War would start again. And the whole reason that he wiped out his race was so the Time War wouldn't start again. And so it would have taken the place of Earth, but similar to the Crystal Gems and the Doctor, he stopped it. And the Crystal Gems, yes, they did stop him once. However, they might be coming back. So we might have to do in the theory. The series is still going on, and big plot stuff. So what do you think? Do you like this theory or do you not? And so that's the main character, Steven, by the way. Click the subscribe button if you would please. Go to my channel, look at more theory videos, and like I said, New Thursdays. I can't do an auto-tune voice. I probably could, but I'm too lazy to. New Thursdays. See you next time.